Welcome to the wonderful world of drawing. I'm your host, Jeremy Stoltz. We are on season 2, episode 256. Yes, Lindsay, I am alive. Or live. Yes. So weird happenstance. We had a little cookout today and had parents over and other family members, and it got done probably around almost 6. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to go take a nap because I'm going to have a long night. So I lay down, I set my alarm, and my alarm goes off, and I wake up, and I must have been more tired than I thought because I look at my alarm and I turn it off, and I see how bright it is or isn't outside because it's starting to get dark, and I immediately think it is Monday morning, and that, oh, I just forgot to turn my alarm off that's auto set for Monday through Friday. I don't have to go to work today, so I turned my phone off and set the phone down and turned it over and laid back down because I'm like, man, I'm really tired. I don't feel like I slept at all last night. Must have been there probably about 4 or 5 minutes when I realized, oh, no. That's my alarm to get up and go draw. Thank you for the 20 cents. Sorry, now that my story time's done. Hi. But yeah. Whew. So that's why we're just slightly late going live. I'd have been mad. I'd have slept right through your guys' broadcast and everything. Hello, Des. All right, so today's scare timber is mildew. That's what I thought it was. Right? I'd be a wreck. I'd be like, oh my god, what happened? Okay, so we can add mildew to this. Because I'm going to do mildew and mold on a branch. So we can use that as the base here. General Mars. It seems that I was lackluster in my posting over on certain boards for my general audiences in the Discord servers, and some people were not getting notifications that I was going live, even though, it's like an everyday almost thing. But it's understandable. Yes, I have had some time changes recently, and it's all darn work related. It'd be nice if if I could just stay to one thing, but work has not been happy, and then of course I get time off, and then I stay up late, and I'm like, hey, I don't need to go to bed, and so I can change my time back to this, and then we have other shows that show up that I'm like, I want to go do that. So yes, I completely understand it. It does. It's oh, you are in a new time zone. What time zone are we in? If I'm not asking you to dox yourself, but you could, just give us a general time zone. That is so weird that Florida can kick into the central time zone, because to me it doesn't seem exactly. That's why I was like, I'm not asking you to dox yourself. Some of my best people live in the central time zone. As a matter of fact, I want to think that all three chat members are in the central time zone. So gathering intel, nice. Yeah. See, and I've lived the fraction of my life that I lived on midnight was so minute compared to what I've lived, in any other time. But when allowed, I revert back to a midnight lifestyle super quick. Um, Regardless of the amount of sleep or whatnot I've gotten, if I go over the like 1:30 p.m. or p.m. 1:30 a.m. hump, I'm good for the next 10 hours if I need to. I can just, it's like my body just goes, okay, we're not doing, a reset. We're just going to plug forward. But the time between like 11:30 at night till 1:30, I get real blah. Like the, my body's like, okay, it's time to shut down. And if I can fight through that, I mean, that's how I did my 22-hour driving straight. Is I just had to fight through that rough period. Oh, I just had a cool another idea. I shall accept that superhero name. Why are you playing World of Warcraft? Everyone quit that game because of the controversy and went to other games. This is a bee beard. Yes. This was yesterday's topic, which was beard. And those are bees covering that. Now, today is mildew. So I am drawing a tree that this skull is setting on. And there's going to be mildew down here. But then I just got to thinking about it. And I want to draw more bees over here on the beehive. Because, I had so much fun doing bees the first night. Yeah, WoW is still a thing. Its predecessor, EverQuest, is still a thing. It is fun to mess around with. I mean, I'm not going to lie, but the thing that I did not like about WoW was every 3 months when they were going strong, they were pumping out a new DLC that you needed to continue the game. And it was like you were spending $60 every 3 months on top of your $20 a month um, subscription. And while they do have a free to play model now, you can only play up to a certain content. You only have limited um, stuff that you can do in the game. The whole entire account is not open to you. You can only play certain races, certain classes. It gets frustrating because you can't do a lot of the stuff that you're supposed to in the game, and so to force you to get the full version of the game, they take things away. That's a good one to play. I do like that. I know a lot of friends that were still playing World of Warcraft have switched over and started playing the Final Fantasy Online. Oh, Joseph, how are you, sir? Thank you for the Creative Genius Award. I cannot believe you get to spend all of your free time in not only one of the most wonderful parks in the world, but now they're doing their horror weekends or their horror time. Ah, Joseph. we get to all live vicariously through you because you take wonderful pictures. That is so cool. Oh man, yeah, that's a good tradition. I was explaining that while we have an amusement park up here that does like haunted weekends starting in like September and going up through October before they close down for the year. Um, I've said that I wanted to go like every year that it's ever, that I've ever lived around here, and I've never once gone. And I actually have a chance to go this year on October 3rd, but I don't know what, anything about the surgery upcoming. I don't know um, what's going on for that. So I put that one on hold. Plus, I'm going to need the money to go down to my son's wedding in October 31st. So I really don't need to be spending money on an amusement park that early in the month. So it's probably a no go this year. Welcome, Francisco. Thank you for the high award, sir. Hello. It's been, well, since my exchange student was here, we went with her because that was one of her wishes for being around here. So, okay, let's get to some coloring on this thing. Now, this is going to be a somewhat short broadcast, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm going to be getting ready for the Pop X at 9. And then I'm going to do my sci-fi timber drawing on the after party show instead of trying to get both of them done right now like I have been doing on my shows. So we'll do this one for tonight and then turn around and do the next. No, it's a peach, isn't it? Nope, that's Dan. Oh, of course. I've already decided every other week that's what the deal is. Now, the cool is that I don't work tomorrow morning, so I can actually stay up and participate instead of just popping in and being like, "Hey, I'm going to bed now, guys." Why are you scared, Sean? Not only that, not only has PopX made me change my broadcast time for HAPS, they've also got me to go out to a movie theater twice this year when I hadn't gone in the previous almost year and a half. So that's the power of Pop X. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. And I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for you darn kids. Excuse me. So many bees today. Backyard party I went to today. Crazy with bees or some small yellow jackets. Yeah, I will deal with bees. I've learned to just accept them because they've got a purpose. But yellow jackets and wasps and hornets, ugh. All right, go enjoy the pre-show. Get all set up. We'll be there soon. This one here is just getting a little bit of background to kind of offset the bees and stuff so we see them a little better. And this one here is going to be done. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to combine in, anything with mildew, but I think mildew works with this little tree trunk thing that I got, or tree branches that I got going on, and the skull. I don't really do a lot of like nature stuff either. So this is kind of fun to sit and construct this. All right. So there we go. I think that is going to be day 5 of Scare Timber. And I went with the mildew, which is the yellow part of the bark there. And I added a little more bees for added effect. Makes for a cool little picture, I think. Got the little wilted tree branch in the leaf over here. Also got some green running through here too. That's a little bit of mildewy, a little bit of mold, a little bit of mildew. About the same thing ish. I know they have different properties and there's different things to it, so I'm not trying to be like, hey, I know what I'm talking about. I don't, but it works. Now tomorrow we go into Coffin. So I've got Coffin, Chainsaw, and Raven as the next 3 days. I might stick Coffin and Chainsaw together. Yeah, Coffin. But I've got day 8, 9, and 10. Man, and 11 I could all stick together. Because my next few that I got coming up is Coffin, Chainsaw, and Raven. And I don't really want to add the Raven into the Coffin and Chainsaw. I could, but then I go into Harvest, Moth, and Scarecrow, and I can easily see a picture being done of a Scarecrow, a Moth, the Harvest, and a Raven all together on one picture. So that's why I think I'm just going to go with Coffin and Chainsaw. Because I could do Coffin and Chainsaw up here. And then down here I could do a because I got more than enough room here to do a Scarecrow, Raven, Moth thing, and that'll do the first 11 days all on one page. Because then we go into Carrot, Doll, and Rotten. And I think those could all fit on one little area. Castle, Bats, Blood, Apple, Attic, Crystal Ball. So a lot of these are going to be able to stick right together. All right. I am going to get ready to close this one up and go get ready over on our very own PopX Cast crew. So thank you guys for being over here for this pretty short set. Yep, I definitely will.